and was actually murdered by a coworker. Yeah,
Right.
that's exactly it, Chris. She kept building onto it to keep the ghost quiet. And Ellen Rimbauer, while vacationing, honeymooning, I should say, in Africa, fell ill, which we all know what happened. Her good old husband gave it to her. And and they met the acquaintance of Sakina, who was a local tribe. Yeah, Sakina. And they became very close. And she brought her back with her as a full-time servant. And,
Right.
the Rimbauers soon had 2 children, Adam and April. And April was born with a withered arm.
Yes.
And after a seance, Ellen came to believe... Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped a part. Ellen was very unhappy. Her husband was a womanizer, so to speak. And he was neglectful and everything else. She was not happy. And after a seance, she came to believe if she continued to build and expand the house, she would never die. And to quiet the ghost. That's exactly it. So, and bizarre deaths and unresolved disappearances became commonplace. Several female servants disappeared. And one of John Rimbauer's friends died of a bee sting, while his business partner hung himself in front of the Rimbauer's children in the parlor room of Rose Red. 6-year-old April also vanished while playing in the kitchen, never to be seen or heard from again. And Sakina, who was babysitting April, was the last person to see her and was tortured mercilessly by the local police after being suspected of April's murder. And 8-year-old Adam was sent off to attend boarding school and kept away from the house. And then John Rimbauer committed suicide without warning. He threw himself from an upper stained glass window. But we all know better, right? So they thought. And she used Ellen used almost all of her husband's fortune to continually add to the home over the next decades. And the mysterious disappearances continued to occur. A famous actress and a friend of Ellen's, Deanna Petrie, vanished during a party. By the 1950s, both Ellen and Sakina had disappeared in Rose Red. So, and after so many years, Ellen's disappearance, only servants occupied the place. And eventually, they all left due to fear. And Adam Rimbauer, who inherited the house, lived there for a short time. He abandoned Rose Red after witnessing paranormal events. He saw his sister April, and the rooms would alter their size and shape. And after his death, his wife generated income by permitting the fictional Seattle Historic Society to give tours of the house. So, and that ceased in 1972. And then the miniseries, of course, goes into all this. And Sakina, she was basically, wasn't she considered to be like a voodoo witch, something like that, Lori?
Yeah, she was. She dabbled in voodoo.
Yeah.
But all of the people that came from Africa at the time, voodoo was like a religion to them.
Oh yes, definitely.
So
definitely.
That is why she practiced voodoo.
Yep. Yeah, it was kind of, they were brought up, learning this. So it wasn't strange to her, but to other people it was.
Right.
So.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I loved her character. She was a nice character in that series. And they say at least 23 people have either disappeared or died there. Woohoo. I can't imagine.
Wouldn't that be cool if it would have been 27?
Oh, yes. You know, that's a good point. It's a wonder he didn't. Wow. Well, wait a minute. Maybe. What about the people in Rose Red? The team. Did they count them or not? Yeah, good
Because
point.
we would only had to have 3 of them. And,
4.
well, you said 23.
Yeah, 23. So 4.
Did you say 23 or 24?
23.
Okay, so we would need 4.
Mm-hmm.
And Vic died.
Yeah.
Emily died.
Yep.
The professor died.
Yep.
And Emery's mom died.
Emery's mom, yeah. Oh, but so did
Nick just disappeared.
yeah. Yeah, but yeah, his mom died. So that's 4. So that is 27. Ooh, we solved that.
We just came up with it.
You're darn right. And go ahead.
And I have a question.
Yeah.
This may be off the wall, but what does Stephen King have against his character's name Nick?
Oh, I don't know.
He kills off Nick. He kills off Nick in Rose Red.
Yeah.
He killed off Nick
in the Stand.
And then he killed off Nick in the Langoliers.
Very true. I don't know. That's a good question. You research it and let me know. I don't know.
I don't know what the reason is, but if I was up for a role in a Stephen King movie and it was for the role of Nick,
yeah, I think I'd pass.
pass.
Yeah, good. Yeah. And I'd love Julian Sands in this, Nick. He plays poor Julian Sands, but I love him.
I've loved him since before he was in Rose Red. He is excellent.
Yes. I love him. He's so good in everything.
And Matt Smith as the sniveling Emery.
Oh, Emery. Yeah, he might. You know who he is? Probably a. You know who he reminds me of? Who does he remind you of?
A big fat baby.
Harold Lauder.
Oh yes, his behavior and his attitude
and just the way he
everything
looked.
Everything should be about him.
Yes, absolutely.
Which we know it's not.
No, but I mean that's kind of his character. Well, he was whiny, wasn't he? Oh man, I wanted to reach out and smack him good.
But look, I'd whine too if I got all 4 of my fingers chopped off.
Yeah, but he lived. Quit your whining. You know, he watched as that guy died outside. Come on.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. You know, he didn't try and help. He just whines.
Right. He did.
Yeah.
But, you know, he played the role quite well.
Yes.
You know, you believed he was a sniveling little...
Yeah. Oh, yes. You know. Yes. Yeah.
I think... Nancy Reardon's character...
Yeah.
Now, she was off the rails from the very beginning.
She was obsessed with this. There's no doubt.
Well, she got what she wanted at the end.
Oh, she sure did.
Spend the rest of her life there.
Yep. Yep, absolutely. I think she used him. Yeah, I think she used him to get access to the house. No doubt.
And can we go over the cast of characters that she brought along with them?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, we got...
Vic.
Yep.
Who is a precognate.
Right.
Then Pam.
Yeah.
I called her... Pam Ashbury is a psychometric.
Yeah, she's... Emily Deschanel plays her. She's
Yes.
awesome in this. I love her.
I called her Emily.
Yeah.
And because I called her by her real name.
Well, yeah.
On accident.
Yeah.
Then Kathy Kramer.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I loved her.
Ugh, I like her in
she was
everything I've ever seen her.
Yeah, I loved her in that. She was great.
She's an automatic writer.
Right.
And Nick, who we spoke of before,
Yes.
is a telepath.
Right. And Emery is a young postcognate.
Yes.
So there you go.
And then Steve Rimbauer is the last descendant of the Rimbauers. And then Annie Wheaton.
Annie, yeah, she was great.
She has the power of... The word is right on the...
Yeah.
Telekinesis.
Yes.
Because she could rain bricks down on...
which she
boulders
did.
down on you when she gets mad.
Oh,
she
yeah.
can do whatever she wants.
She was a great character. I loved the girl who played her, too. She did such a good job. And
Kimberly,
she was so cute. Yes. Hi, Dawn. How are you, honey? Thank you for joining us. Yeah, she was so cute, too. I loved her. She was great.
You know, Chris. She kept the ability. She kept the ability to keep the... Hi, Dawn.
Yeah, and him and Emery and Annie just kind of butt heads, don't they?
Hated each other.
At the end, though, I think he kind of figured it out, though. Finally.
Yes, he did.
Finally.
Because at the very end, he brought her the flower.
Yes, finally.
You know, there was so much stuff that sometimes it got a little hard to follow because it kept time jumping from...
Oh, well, yeah.
You know, current
flashbacks.
To the past.
Yeah, flashbacks, yeah.
But you needed to have all the backstory in order to understand what was going on now.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because I really think it is Tsukina that is causing all the problems.
I think so.
And does not want...
She's still protecting...
anybody in that house.
Yeah, she's still protecting everybody there.
She
thinks she is.
April.
Yeah.
I think at this point.
Yeah.
Because April is the only one who's still in the house.
Well, Ellen was still there too, wasn't she?
You never saw her that much, though, after.
No, but I think she was there. But I think Sakina actually, it was like she was protecting who was there, you know. Stay out of here. You know, this is not your place. Get out.
Right. So, I believe that there is just like there's different ways of trying to protect somebody.
Yeah, she was. Thank you, Dawn.
And then there's trying to protect someone by being overbearing, which is what Emery's mom was.
What a piece of work. Yeah. She was very domineering. Yes, she was. She was a piece of work in this.
Yeah. If I had a mom like that.
Oh, my Lord.
I'd probably be the same way he was, though.
Yeah. I guess you would be if you're brought up that way. Yeah.
If your mom did everything for you.
Yeah.
Made he grew up spineless. So
Yeah. Well,